Hey guys, welcome back to Spectacular. And yo, today we come out with something.
Wasn't it Spaztacular? Why are you saying spectacular?
Okay, yeah, it's a dude. Okay, we just came up with the name. It's Spaztacular because I'm spastic and we're spectacular. I really fumbled with this. We gotta change it. We're getting better names out. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting a better anchor too. So yeah, we're definitely going to
Screw you, Sushant. Screw you. Not on my show. Anyways, yo, today we're gonna talk about filmmaking, editing, everything around that, and that's why I've got Sushant Tirodkar with the R. You know what I'm saying? He's a filmmaker, editor. You know, around and around, he does it all. He's really good in what he does. So yeah, let's get on with it, dude. Like, where did my tab go? That's bad.
you closed.
I did close. I'm sorry for that. Okay, so getting on. As I said, today is a filmmaking podcast, filmmaking, editing. You know what I'm saying? Just it's gonna be cool, I guess. Let's see what we come up with. So yeah, Sushant. So yeah, the first point to one, getting started. What do you think of getting started? You know what I'm saying?
These days you don't need much to get started. I mean, look at TikTok people.
Okay, let's not go in that territory. Okay, let's not go out there. TikTok and all. Oh, dude. No, let's not.
But yeah, my point is that you don't need much these days. Like you can just use your mobile phones. You can use your mom's mobile phone or your grandmom's mobile phone. I don't know. You can just start with anything these days.
I mean, okay, sure. I mean, you know, that's what I tell everybody. But my point is that's bullshit. Like, this is the thing. You don't just need a camera to get started. You need a certain, you know, like a mindset. You know, you have to get it in the zone to actually get started. I think everyone who gets started, if you know, I have a phone. He has a super massive phone. It's like a million inches big. I don't even know what the hell is up with this guy. Dude,
it's like a TV.
It is. You got big. Okay, I'm not going to go there. But yeah, that's the thing. It's not just about, you know, getting a phone and getting on with it. Like, you know, you have to have something extra to actually, you know, get started, I'd say. And what do you think that extra is? Like, you know, what do you got something to say on that? Because a lot of people be like, yo, I have a camera, I have lenses, but I don't know where to start. You know, like they don't have the vision to start. So, you know, a rough guideline of something, what the hell they should start on.
If you have a camera and you have a lenses, you can, first thing that comes to my mind is doing some wedding photography or pre-wedding. Pre-wedding is like getting really popular these days.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that. And what else can you do?
I mean,
or you can rent your equipments.
Yeah, dude, we'll get into that later. Renting equipments is like crazy, dude. But this is what I think, right? If you have a camera, you have lenses, it's just lying around catching dust, you know what I'm saying? This is the best thing you can do. Get out and do not shoot. Don't take your camera. Just get out there. The first day, get out there and just look around. Just look at that dog taking a poop. You know, that's really cool. Don't clean it. Shout at the guy if he does not clean it, because that's bad manners. But just look around. The next day, pick your camera up and, you know, if you feel like shooting anything, get out and shoot. Do you think I'm talking sense? Am I talking bullshit?
Why aren't you not shooting on the first day?
This is the thing. People go out and they are really conscious about having a camera. Like when I was starting, I went in public. I didn't want to remove my camera. So, you know, I'd say getting out and getting familiarized with, you know, people, just looking at them and just getting the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the vibes of people, just understanding how things go, and then, you know, like just getting acclimatized. You know acclimatized. Acclimatized. That's the word. That's the word. So once you get acclimatized, I guess the stress level, you know, of just whipping out a camera and putting it in other people's face might decrease a little bit. You might get a little more confidence. About that.
That's a nice plan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get some stuff done, boy. So I'd say, getting started is pretty much all that you can do. Just get out and shoot. If you don't want to get out and shoot, get at home, you know. You can make a lot of videos at home.
Yeah, shoot your pets.
That was not what I meant, but you know.
shoot your pets, I mean. Don't shoot your pets.
No. You can a lot of films at home. But yeah, screw. Oh, dude, we are out of topic. We're way out of topic. Yo, okay. What do you say filmmaking? Like that's our general topic of today. Filmmaking, you know, because just getting out and shooting, getting crappy images, it's not that. You know, like, what the hell, bro? I came up with some crappy images. I'm not getting any views. I want a suicide. Give me some Percocets and I die. That's what people do a lot of the times. So we have to talk about filmmaking, direction, camera motion. I've written stuff down, everything that I've written.
You have literally written like
I have
20 words.
Come on, I didn't have a long time to write stuff down. So yeah, let's talk about filmmaking. The basics of filmmaking. What do you think about that? The basics, like bare minimum. You should keep in mind, you know, when you go out to film, the bare minimum, like, you know.
The first, like the most basic thing is the story.
I mean, this is the thing. I come from an action sports background. I've filmed all action sports, all my film career. That's a fucking way to say film career. Yeah, but he's more of a, like, yo, I didn't introduce you. Tell something about yourself, man. I'm such a shitty host. Yeah, you need to replace me.
I do short films, music videos. I've done short films, music videos, and now I'm doing a mini feature film for a regional mini feature film.
That's good. Yeah, and he's renting some heavy equipment for that. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, I won a tie, by the way, which is, he didn't like it.
Yeah.
I said, screw you, I'm gonna wear it anyways. So that's how we roll. Spaztacular. Dude, I have to make a really cool intro for this. But yeah, so he comes, as he said, from a short films, yeah. Short film, music video type. I come from an action sports background.
And music videos too, right?
And music videos. I'm getting into music video recently, but my roots are like mostly action sports. I started off with that. So yeah, he'll talk about like short films. Yeah. Let's go with that.
But the thing is, I realized this after when you were introducing myself.
Yeah.
Introducing me. Let it be a sports event or let it be a short film or anything.
Yeah.
The first thing you need to know is your subject.
Oh yeah.
Like if you know your subject, like for example, let me give an example of a friend I have. A friend we have, Kayden. Does he know anything about filmmaking?
Boy! What's up, Kayden?
He doesn't know anything about filmmaking. He doesn't know how to click pictures.
Yeah, let's go.
But
he's shit, bro.
He's shit,
definitely. Bro, he's shit.
Don't subscribe to Science.
Don't subscribe to Sciencekriti. Hell no. Yeah.
Okay, so to the point.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know much about filmmaking. He doesn't know how to click pictures.
Yeah.
But he has got a
I'm not going. He clicks good.
Why does he click though? Because he knows his subject.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Oh, dude, you get digging in deep. Oh, that was a good segue. Yeah.
So you need to know your subject well
dude,
to make good films or good pictures.
Yeah.
Or anything in media. You need your subject.
Yeah.
If it's a short film or a mini feature film or a feature film, the subject is your story, the characters in it, every little details in it. If it's an event, if it's a BMX riding event, you need to know like what are the tricks people do, what is the pro player's athlete's name. You need to know all the terminologies that go into it. Like recently I was doing a poker tournament shoot and I had no idea like how the game worked. And I literally got bored. I had a job. I had my plate full of work, but I had no idea how the game worked.
I mean, you had gone as a data management.
No, not the data management. The other guy was doing the data management. I was mostly handling the PA stuff, like the production assistant. So I was checking. I was like always behind some camera guy and like checking his footage, taking down his logs, checking his batteries if they are charged or not. Taking card of his SD cards, noting them down. What's a good take? What's a bad take? I'm noting that down. That was my work.
I mean,
but I had no idea what the subject was, what the poker tournament was. But yeah, it was my first time and I've got a little grasp of it.
And you got a little from it? Okay, no.
Yeah, it's little. What are you trying to say?
I don't know, you did that. I thought money, but then you said grasp about it.
Definitely, I got paid.
Yeah. But exactly. Actually, I never thought about that until now. You have to know your subject. I think that's mostly a subconscious thing. Like you talk to the guy, you chill with him, you get to know about him.
Yeah. But
sometimes
you won't have time to chill.
Exactly, but it's actually a good thing to keep it in mind. Know your subject. Yeah, exactly. You gotta be quick in this thing. Exactly. So get to know your subjects. Mark 1. And that's actually I'm learning stuff today. I'm happy I'm doing
that's
a
why
podcast.
yeah.
I'm myself. I'm learning stuff. Number 2, dude. Number 2.
What else do you need? So
you need a lot of stuff. Actually, it depends upon what exactly you're filming, right?
Yeah.
So you talk about short films, like what? Because knowing a subject, in your case, knowing a story, the script. What after that? What comes next in mind? You're gonna do.
So a lot of times when people say that story है मेरे पास bro, story है एकदम भारी story है.
क्या बोलता है भाई?
एकदम भारी story है bro. ऐसी है मतलब national तोड़ दे.
Damn.
National अगले साल का national हमारा.
Damn.
But the problem is those guys say that for the next 3 months and they have nothing on paper.
Oh, so what? Okay.
So you have to get it on paper, like type it down.
Oh,
get
it's in their head, but they don't
like
lay it down.
Yeah, it's just in the head, and it's like guy wakes, dash. He goes to school.
Guy wakes. Guy died the next few moments.
That's it. There are a lot of fill in the blanks, and you need to write that down. Fill in the blanks.
I mean, I think having a little creative space is good. Yeah. Like not a lot, like like just guy wakes and the rest is empty. But I'd say guy wakes, and then keep a little creative. What do you think about that?
A creative space, I think.
Or you can like write the whole script, and on the spot you can have creative thoughts as well.
No, the thing is, say if you want to. First, we will write the first draft. So this time we won't write the character's name, for example. He's just like he wakes up, he goes to school, he meets this friend, and some conflict. This is the first draft of my script.
Okay.
So next time when I sit making the second draft, I have to fill in those blanks. Like his name is Ram, he goes to this school, he has this crush, things don't work out. This is the conflict. This is the third.
Feel
guy.
bad for Ram though.
Then the third draft, like what is the other guy's name? What exactly is going on? Are there any other environmental like some atmosphere like that is interfering with them?
Yeah.
So you don't like.
So that actually pretty much comes in the first thing. Like in your thing, that's not the number 2. That's your story. Yeah. The number 1. Right. So knowing your story is number 1 in like if you're in short films, I guess that's pretty much it. Know your story. And I'd say, okay, let me guess. I've never shot a short film in my life. And I'd say for a short film, you need a story, a good story, lightings, good audio, and good actors. I mean, that's the a four-legged tripod, which does not exist. But I think it's cool. Like, what do you think? Are this the 4 basics? Or, is this the base for a short film?
What do you think? Yeah? Base, yeah.
I mean, I've seen a few short films. Everything is good. Audio sucks.
Oh yeah, audio sucks. A lot of people don't give that much attention to audio.
And lighting.
Lighting.
I mean, lighting
you can find. I mean, look at this light. We've got like one light.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It's kind of shit.
You can see. I mean, our cameras have gotten pretty good these days.
Yeah, and even like
you can see, like you can know how I look, how this guy looks.
Yeah.
But if you can't hear us properly, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big turn off for you guys.
So you're picking up audio over lights.
Oh yeah.
I do the same thing, bro. That's why we have the bloody audio over there, not over there.
Look at the audio. It's good.
It's the jankiest podcast from Spaztacular. I'm actually repeating the word because I want to get used to Spaztacular, boy. Yeah. But yeah, so filmmaking. What about direction? What do you say?
I think you sidetracked a bit.
And
you're talking about audio, right?
I mean,
you should talk about audio. You have good.
Yeah, I mean, we went in audio, right? Yeah. So let's talk about. See, this is my key thing for making audio sound good. Mic shouldn't be more than 3 feet away. Like I have done a test where I actually was, I had made like a thing, taped my flow, put markers, and I tested, and I don't know, after 3 feet, the audio started distorting. Like kind of like not extreme stuff, but I could feel the distance at that time.
But you're talking about boom mics, right?
No, I'm talking about when I make my YouTube videos.
Okay, like mics like these?
Mics like these, the shotgun mics.
Okay.
The moves.
Because the booms I've seen people get pretty close to the...
Yeah, dude, like pretty close.
Like 1 feet away?
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
maximum 2 feet
I would say the closer the better. Not in your mouth, but not like in your neighbor's mouth as well. Keep it more towards your mouth. So yeah. I'd say the furthest a mic should be is around 3 feet.
Okay.
Not any. If you put it any more, you're gonna feel the distortion and the depth of your audio. then it's not like you are talking. It feels like somebody, you know, a little distance is talking. That's why in my YouTube videos, I which I'm shit, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for everyone who have to go through my YouTube videos. That's why I'm trying something new today. But yeah, as for that, I like my audio, you know, around 2 to 3 feet away from myself, from my mouth. Which, yeah, I think it's a good level out there.
And now a word from a sponsor.
Mirinda boys and
Golden times. Take a sip and win gold every hour.
Whee!
That's a Sprite.
I know. Nobody cares about your Sprite. So getting back to audio, guys.
Oh yeah.
It's not just, you know, what you talk. It's about keeping interest, keeping background sound. Do you prefer background sound tracks in your videos?
Aren't background sounds done in the studio like?
I mean, exactly.
Definitely. It just adds another layer to your
a dimension.
soundscape, right?
It can transfer, you know, like a mono audio to like, and bring depth to it. Like, I'm sad, bro. Look at me. Do I look sad?
No, you don't. You're pretty energetic today.
Okay, that's because I suck at acting, but yo, I'm sad.
Yeah.
I don't look sad. How would I express that?
Through maybe adding a sad
Exactly.
or something.
Woo! You know, get some violins in, get some cellos, get some sad church. Pick people from the church. That's all we are saying. Get people from the church. Be like, just stand in the background. Let's sing, bro. That's all we need.
All sweating in one room.
Yeah, you're sad.
Oh shit.
I know. I honestly saw that and I was like, you know what, screw it, dude. I'll just be in the post. But that's okay. So yeah, getting back. Audio is important. Filmmaking. And we might, you know, keep coming back and forth because a lot of things are interconnected, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the filmmaking is interconnected with audio and how, like, the gaffers get the lighting done and all. So, yeah, let's, okay, screw audio now. I'm tired about audio. Let's talk about lighting, bro. Yeah. Let's talk. Okay, the people who do lighting in the biz are called gaffers. Am I right?
Gaffers, yeah.
Gaffers.
But those are like typical, like, they just come on set, they're like, so those are like those guys.
Yeah, disgusting.
Let's go down.
Just stop that, okay? Stop that.
Okay, I'm sorry if there's a gaffer in the audience. I'm really sorry.
You're disrespecting gaffers right now. Don't do that shit in Bampa. But yeah, the thing about gaffers, dude, I think it's really important. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Lighting is super important. And those guys lift our lights. They work in such hot conditions.
Well, I mean,
literally, I'm not joking. Those guys, like, they do this and all this fine. Those guys are in the dhotis, in the shorts because it's so hot on the set. Mm-hmm. They are hiding on top of the set, below the set. Literally, you can't imagine, like.
I mean, and the heat the bulb removes, like, it's like a million watts, I bet.
Really.
And it burns you, dude. It actually burns you. But talking about actual filmmaking, like, you know, what are the 3 main lights? Well, like, if you had 3 lights in your bag right now, and you had one person, that's me, how would you light me?
I would light you first. I would light your face.
Dude, okay, you would light my, man, okay, that sounded really bad. You wouldn't light my face, you would like, I don't know what, okay, light my face.
Okay,
yeah.
First I will take care of the face.
Yeah, okay.
Then I will separate you from the background, maybe add a backlight or a ring light.
Oh, that's the key light. The first one is called the key light, hitting your face. Okay.
And the backlight. And the third light I would adjust by looking in the, like, it depends on what kind of a location.
I mean, what do you think about highlights?
The highlights, honestly, I have not much experience in lighting though.
It means, you know, the light that comes up from the top. And because when you hit your key light, it's brightening up your face. When you hit a backlight, it brightens up the backside. So you have, you know, a little bit of, like, again, depth, separation, good one. Like, you know, I'm separating from the background and the front ground, but the top looks flat. So I don't know if it's called highlight. I like calling it highlight. But, you know, a little light, you know, just grazes your hair.
We call it hair light.
Does it? Is it called the hair light?
Okay,
it's called the hair light. The more you know, you know. Yeah. Is that important? Should people do that, or you just go with 2 lights?
See, depends on what you're doing. Like mostly in fashion shoots or like the Ponds commercials, those guys will use the hair light or rim light. Even in shampoo commercials, that's lighting.
Yeah, because they have to highlight the hair shampoo commercial.
Because the black color it's really difficult to show the black color.
Yeah.
And you have to get it out by using the headlight.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's the basic of light. You like have. This is the thing, but we're talking about indoor. What about? I'm an action sports guy. I never use light outside ever. Yeah.
Because the first thing that comes with lighting outdoors is the budget. My God, you would need.
It's okay. It's not in budget if we have the budget. Okay.
Yeah.
But what do you think about just the sun? Like I have been on a shoot where we had quite a big budget. Okay. But we thought about lights. We were like, okay, should we invest in lighting? So, like, just rent out some big floodlights and flood the outline, But we just decided not to. We were like, dude, like, just get some pro-ass reflectors and reflect the actual sunlight. I mean, it kind of worked. It didn't work really well. Yeah, screw you, Kayden. Don't call me when we are.
Should I pick it up?
No.
Just like tell him off, like we are
okay,
busy.
Okay, go pick it up, man.
Hello.
Getting back to it, we had to cut for a few seconds because
we're talking about lighting, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we were. Let me just. We're talking about lighting.
We are. हम हैं आज तक से.
We're not. No, we just kids. Talking about lighting, dude, and yeah, as we just said, the 3 main lights you should actually care about. I mean, there's a lot, but the main ones are the key light, the background, and the highlight.
Yeah.
I mean, you said the highlight is not that important though.
Yeah. It's depends on the shoot.
It depends upon the shoot. Yeah. Would you say photography and videography lighting are the same?
The lighting in photography would be more creative, I would say.
Oh, creative.
Yeah.
How do you like get that out there?
Like you have to.
I mean, just the normal flow. So those blue and pink, how they're coming up with these
neon things
or dual tones. I'm talking about a simple plain. You're clicking a portrait for Obama, right? Obama is right there. Yeah, I'm not going to say the word, but you need a lot of lights to brighten him up. Okay, no, you take. You're not putting that in. Fuck off. Yeah.
That's racist.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And you're talking about photography is more of a creative, lighting space.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Why do you think that?
No.
No.
Okay. Definitely.
Okay,
give me some time.
I mean, sure, you take all of it. So this is what we were talking off camera, and he was like, a photography lighting is much more creative than videography, which I kind of disagree with, I'd say.
Why would you say that?
I mean, that's why I want to hear your points and be like, why did you say that?
I don't know why I said that now.
Yeah, okay, he does not.
Cut that out, please.
Okay, this is the thing.
Honestly,
this is why I would say you have to be more creative with video lighting. That's because you have a lot of moving parts in a video, right? And there's a lot of scope for error. Like, I'm moving from point A to point B, the lighting can change drastically. So I have to be a little creative to, spread the light even and keep it more. I think that'll need more creativity than just, putting a light and making a subject look good. Because I can do the same thing. I can use the same lighting that I use in a photography. We put in a video and make it look amazing. But I cannot take the same, lighting of a photographer, throw it into a videographer's hand and be like, yo, now that's all you get, shoot. I'd say it's not possible, I'd say. Would you agree?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because that's all. Because there's a lot of moving stuff. There's, and this is the thing. I always think I'm completely wrong, but I always think photography is a less creative way of video. Now that's for 90% of the people. I know a lot of people are going to get offended with this. I get it. I love photography myself, but this is the thing. You have one frame, right? Now, if you go to see in the context of, great photographers who tell a story in one frame, okay, that's way creative.
Yeah.
And we get I don't know, 50,000 frames? How much is 3 hours? Yeah. Around 50,000 frames, I bet. So we get 50,000 frames to tell a story, and you get one frame to tell a story.
Yeah.
I'd say the creativity is kind of overtaken, the possibilities I can make happen and the possibilities you can make happen. This is not a versus video versus photos. I'm just saying because it was photography, lighting, and videography, lighting came in the way. Photography stands its own amazing place, Hudson. I mean, dude, there's some insane photos out there. You scroll on Instagram and you get jealous, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how do they click that? I want to click that. And I'm just biased because I'm shit at photography. I want to get good, so I just keep photographies for kids, you know. Nobody likes photos. Get on videos. Because I'm just kind of better on videos. And that's the only reason. But yeah, no offense to all the photographers out there. Yeah, do you know. But anyways, so getting back, I'd say, you know, like combining all three together.
It's all three of what?
Yeah, like
Audio, video, and
light. Because that's how you bake the whole thing in one.
Yeah.
And who does that? Who's like the head of, you know, your set? Is it the director? It is the director, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's nobody over the director.
The funny thing is, if you are making a film, the director is the head. But if you are making a TV series, the producer is the head.
That's what I was going to say. Isn't the producer the head?
No, it's not. Because he's not in a film. He definitely gives money for the film.
Yeah.
But the producer...
I mean, but who comes up with the idea? The producer or the director?
The thing about TV is, like the writer gives a script to the producer. Producer orders a director to make a few episodes for him.
Okay.
So the writer is on top, then the producer, but producer has more say because he's giving the money.
Exactly.
And definitely the writer can back out or whatever he can do his nakras. But after all, producer is the guy.
Yeah.
So producer has more authority.
Because he's like giving the guap, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of makes sense. That it's literally mostly people do it for the money.
Yeah. People say TV is a writer's medium, but like producer takes the
literally nothing is the writers or nothing is the creative medium anyway. It's all just where there's money, people are going over there. That's what I feel. Because on mainstream TV, there's not a lot of creativity left, I'd say. Disagree or agree?
Let me try to remember.
Okay.
Creative show.
Mainstream.
Yeah,
I'm not talking Netflix. Is Netflix mainstream?
Netflix is mainstream now.
Okay. It's now.
Okay, the Sacred Games was good.
Okay. I mean, but that's all those are Netflix, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Netflix has become mainstream now, man. It's like it's in so many countries.
I mean,
everyone has seen Sacred Games. Like pretty much everyone has. You haven't, because you have Netflix, but you just haven't seen it. People who don't have Netflix have seen it, man.
I'm the guy who's watching Peppa the Pig, you know what I was saying, and Johnny Bravo.
Adventure Times.
Yeah, Adventure. That's what I'm into.
Okay, but to the point, Sacred Games is pretty good.
Even I've seen Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things is. Let's talk about local or Indian scene.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's Indian? Okay, is that Indian?
Sacred Games is Indian, man. What the fuck? Who is this guy? Come on. Okay. Who hired this guy, man?
I have not seen.
He has no context.
I have no clue what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so Sacred Games is directed by Anurag Kashyap. Gangs of Wasseypur guy. You haven't seen Gangs of Wasseypur?
I don't think so.
Gangs of Wasseypur is like the cult film, like it's one of the top films.
Yeah, I don't
because
remember.
Of Anurag Kashyap and Nawazuddin Siddiqui.
Okay.
So
is it the one which they are in a building and they throw cylinders at each other? Like gas cylinders? Is it that? No. Okay, that's something.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's about a gang war which happens between two gangs. It's a revenge story in Ghaziabad. Okay. So it's like local lingo and
it's like Gully Boy, but a much hardcore version.
Yeah, it's
pretty much.
Amazing. It's
dude,
amazing.
People who watch Gully Boy, good job, dude.
We're talking about good TV shows, and Aparharan is a good TV show if you haven't seen it.
What?
Aparharan. Kidnapping.
Aparharan.
Yeah. It's a good TV show. Like it's actually a web series by Alt Balaji.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. Again, it's like inspired from Sacred Games because Sacred Games started this whole thing. Then Mirzapur came.
I've heard about that.
Mirzapur is
there's a lot of hype again around
dude,
that.
there's like it's just like गाली भर के डाली हर डायलॉग में गाली डाली यार जबरदस्ती घुसेड़ी है मतलब ऐसा राइटर के सामने स्क्रिप्ट लेके गए ये देखो ये गाली मीटर में बिठाओ like
and he was like the producer said it he's given the money I have to do it I have to do it
but say Sacred Games then Aparharan then Mirzapur
color theory comes in the way, right? And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. Like, have you seen Whiplash?
Yeah.
La La Land.
Yeah.
You actually advised me to watch La La Land,
Yeah,
and I love it for that. That was a really good movie. And dude, like, have you seen the one where the girl with the yellow, they're walking, I don't know, on a mountain top? Have you seen that shot?
Yeah, the La La Land one. Yeah.
La La Land one, yeah.
I think they're in the
Yeah,
Hollywood Hill or something.
Yeah, and they're dancing on that.
Yeah.
The color theory, did you notice that? Like the way the director actually separated the characters from the background. Like the background was completely dark and moody, but the characters itself were bright and vibrant. I actually, like, when I saw that shot, I was like, damn, he has done this so well, because I don't want to look at the background, even though the background, because it was kind of a sad scene, but then they come out and they started dancing and something like that.
I don't remember actually.
I also watched it a long time ago, but that's the gist I remember, where I was like, dude, this guy has, the color tones, and how they've separated, like, even Godfather. Have you seen Godfather?
Yeah.
Everyone in film school sees Godfather once.
Everyone.
You have to see Godfather if you want to get
to.
into filmmaking, dude. And the thing is, there are two tones in Godfather, if you have noticed. When he's in his zone, when he's in the gangster zone, dude, it's so pitch black. Like, even the starting shot.
It's like Noah, right?
Yeah, the starting shot was
lighting,
so dark, and I was like, dude, how did they even pass this bloody thing? But that was like film. I don't care. But when, dude, like, anything is bad, I'd be like, it's shot on film. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect?
Pretty good,
yeah,
man.
you want to show Super 35 and you want good quality? Screw you, It does not happen, but it does happen. People have shot amazing films on film. Wow, say that 10 times. So yeah, the thing how they've separated, in the gangster zone, everything is dark. It's just in there. It's compressed, but in the wedding, in the daughter's wedding, as you go out, the colors are perfect. Like the tones are just spot on. Everything looks happy. So the way he has separated that, his personal life from the public. Now that's something to learn from, right? Because I have tried that in some of my videos where I never succeed, because I don't know, I just have ADHD and a bad vision, because I think like potato, just a film, screw it in, and that's the attitude you should not have. You should definitely should not have that attitude. So exactly. Splitting up things and getting stuff, like separated, and I don't know. Watch movies. That's the agenda of today. Watch a lot of bloody movies, and
Yeah, and especially watch Indian movies, man. Please watch Indian movies.
Okay. Look towards your end.
We will have a segment in which we will show some trailers of movies and we will react to it.
I mean, that's a good.
I want to show you Blade Runner. Have you seen Blade Runner?
I bet I have.
Blade Runner 2049, which came out recently.
No.
It's a really good one.
No.
Like,
Is that a game?
It's not a game. It's a movie.
Yeah, but
It's also an anime.
game.
It's an anime also.
Okay.
It's like a Japanese. I think what was his name? The creator of Cowboy Bebop. He did
Cowboy
the
Bebop.
Okay, forget it. Play the Blade Runner 2049 trailer.
Blade Runner 2014.
2049.
49.
2049.
Okay, I don't know. 2049.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Is
Watch
this
the thriller, man. Look at the colors, man.
Ooh. Okay, y'all are gonna watch. Oh, dude, whoa, that was cool. Yeah, y'all are gonna watch it somewhere over here. I don't know. I'll just hide Sushant's face.
No, just put it full screen then.
Okay, put it full.
Copy strike.
I mean, dude, I'm not even gonna monetize these. Oh, dude, I know this guy.
That's Ryan Reynolds, man.
Okay.
La La Land. Remember?
Yeah, I do. I mean, so this is
that.
This is
a
a good what do you call example for a mono.
Orange and teal.
No, this is not.
Okay.
This is not. I don't see no. This is like.
This is orange and teal. This is complete orange and teal. Look at it.
I don't see no teal, boy.
Okay, just go 10 seconds back.
Okay, yeah, no, but there's no teal in this teal.
Okay, just go back and see. Look at his eyes.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There is a. You just haven't seen it. You were talking to me and you were distracted.
But this does not have teal.
Look at this. This shadows you see.
Yeah.
A little bit bluer.
I mean, they're lighter. That's why they might be looking blue.
Yeah, but it's so orange. Dude, Hollywood...
It's so orange.
Hollywood, every color in Hollywood is... Color grade in Hollywood is mostly...
Orange and teal. I know.
Now in that
if
scene,
you want a
Jared
free
Leto has
preset
blue
for
eyes.
orange and teal, I have it. You know, you can just check the link in description. I will. I mean, this is a bit more of a neonish color grade.
Okay, so these guys have used neon lights so well in this movie, like
yeah,
because first of all, it's a futuristic movie. Yeah, you have to use neons to show that.
Yeah,
to show that sci-fi aspect. Look at that.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing that in HDR in an IMAX screen, man.
Now this is the thing.
Look at that, neons everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, did you see how they... Wait, I want to go back. What happened?
Look at that art direction, man.
Oh, dude. Wait. Okay. Now, just look at this. When they both are blue, but then why does it change to green? That's strange. You see that?
What do you mean?
I mean, just look at this, okay?
The light is green in that scene. They used a fluorescent light, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I mean, but why would they... Yeah, but why would they choose a green color?
Why not? I mean, it's their creative freedom.
I mean, exactly. Where do you see teal in this?
Okay, I mean, it's not necessary to
I know,
have
exactly,
orange
but
and
no,
teal
my point was, like, a lot of people are looking for orange teal. My point was, from the beginning, is use creative monochromatic colors. Like, you know, just a tone from the spectrum. Like, take, I don't know, blue, and use all the shades of blue and just don't, like, you know, just desaturate every other color. Like, this, I mostly see is orange and yellow.
There's blue in there. Look in the shadows of the...
Slightly, there might be. Yeah, that's right over there.
Imagine seeing that on an 8K screen or 4K screen. Now you would see a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, okay. I see what you're talking. But have you seen, what's that other one, dude? What's the other one which I was talking to you about? Where it's like completely black and white and you know, like...
The Godfather.
No, not Godfather, dude. It was another one where, you know, where it was completely a black and white and it was a comic book style and I was like, dude, you should watch that movie. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, it was some Dark Sins or something. Sin
City.
Was it?
Yo, Sin City. Dude. Oh, I saw such a fanboy over that movie. Like, just the way they have, like, set up everything. I've tried color grading. I cannot just get that. I don't know how they've done it. They have pretty much done it. Okay, am I right? They've taken a mat. Okay.
I haven't seen it. Sorry. But yeah, make your point.
Yeah, so no, I want to know how they've done that.
Okay, show me the trailer.
Yeah, that's... Oh, this is not... How's that? What the hell is this? Stupid ads.
Flying to Japan.
Is it 80 yards? Like atheist?
80?
Are you atheist?
Oh, yeah.
Gone. I'm going to give it to churches everywhere.
What?
Yo, look at that.
Oh.
Okay, see that? That's some insane shit, dude. You see this? Like how they've desaturated everything in this scene and just kept the red with the blonde hair.
Yeah. Nice.
I want to know how they did that.
I have no experience in color grading, man.
I mean, I have a good basis of color grading, definitely. So, getting back to color theory. This is the thing. I have actually written it down and I even have it here. The 3 things I keep in mind while, you know, color grading is hue, saturation, and lightness. You see that? I've written it out, dude. I'm taking this.
Explain it to the camera.
So this is the thing. Hue is basically tones, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So red, yellow, green, blue, everything are hues. Even our skin is hues. Saturation is the amount, the intensity. I'll keep it. So the saturation is in the intensity of the hue.
Yeah.
And the lightness is the bright. I should just put brightness. It's much. What the hell is lightness?
Yeah.
Is that even a word, lightness?
Lightness is a word. It's a slider in the Photoshop.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's why I was like lightness a word.
HSL, right?
Yeah.
Hue, saturation, lightness.
Ah, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. HSL, dude.
HSL. HSL slider.
Man! So and lightness is pretty much the brightness of your hue and saturation. Right? So, and everything is like, everything should complement each other. So I'd say, you know, if by skin tones, what I mostly do is I decrease the reds, and yeah, I just decrease the reds. That's I decrease the red of the what you call
highlights.
No, of the whole thing.
Okay.
I will decrease the red slightly because I've seen cameras mostly, like even especially Canons, they saturate the red a lot. If I'm shooting with a Nikon, I would probably desaturate the greens.
This reminds me of a thing. You make your point. I'll
Yeah,
continue from
because this is the thing. I've shot in Canons, I've shot Nikons, I've shot Sonys, I don't know what else I've shot. Yeah, but Nikons heavily go towards the bluish green sides because when I would like previously edit. But Canons, they like, dude, if you saw skin tones right now, I don't think that's that bloody saturated. It's like in your face. And even though I have like done a custom log format on my camera right now, still the reds are way too harsh with Canon cameras.
True.
So what I do is I like desaturate the reds, and I would just increase the shadows slightly because like get the highlights popping, and like decrease the highlights a little.
Okay.
Now that's pretty much mine. And best thing is I don't go for the contrast sliders and all. I play with curves. I think that's a much more convenient.
Yeah, that's more
way.
convenient and efficient. But you need to know what you're doing because one slight mistake.
I mean, yeah, but it's not that difficult. I'd say playing with curves, or see the easiest way is the S curve. Like bump it up from here, bump it down from there, and just. But you can like go a lot more and like just go individual curves. Now that's what I do how I made my orange and teal. What you call color grade was I blued it up the hell, right? And then I just slightly oranged it, yeah. And then I just went in the curves and I took the blues and I just desaturated the blues. So I'll show you the the look that turned up from that, right? Which is pretty much, and I think it's a pretty solid orange and teal effect. Like if it loads, that is.
I've seen this.
So what do you think of the color grade?
It's good enough, I guess.
I mean,
look at it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
It's I think it's decent for and this was shot on a Nikon D3300, which is like
it's still a bit saturated, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say that. But
the reds are.
This was probably more than you could say that. But I don't know, it was made a year ago, and I think it's kind of alright as a base. So you can take this LUT, throw it on anything, and then just play around in another adjustment layer, which could be kind of what you want to do, pretty much. But that's the thing. I would say 3 things. HSL is like just keep it up there. Take your curves. And this is the thing. The best advice I would give to like learn color grading is not to color grading videos. Screw videos, throw it in the trash, click raw photos, crack Lightroom, which I really don't approve, don't use crack software, but just take anything and try crack software.
Why are you saying that?
I don't know, like
just leave it all out.
like after creating stuff, I was like, dude, they put a lot of effort, in the making software and keep it running. Like cracking is like stealing your stuff. That's what I think.
Cracking is bad, okay?
Piracy is bad.
Piracy is bad.
Yeah.
We don't support piracy.
And when I wear the tie, I'm serious. So, cracking is bad. Yeah. Is that a serious face? Cracking is bad.
Cracking is bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah, and I just stare in the camera for 2 seconds so they think.
Don't be a bad boy.
They just stare in the camera. Don't say anything. Intimidate them. Okay, yeah. So, anyways, I'd say don't color grade through videos. Do you agree? Because videos don't have as much information as raw files and photos. So once get a broader spectrum, you have a broader spectrum in a raw file, right? So if you nail a photo, you could nail a video. That's it.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Honestly, I have not much experience, and I would rather take your word for it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks a lot. So this is my thing. Try color grading photos in a raw, and then try the same thing in videos, because you have a lot more information in photos where you could explore and play around than in video, because video it's 16 bits, mostly it's 16 or 8 bits. I bet this Canon camera is just 8 bits, so you have a lot less information, and the range of your colors are not going to be that high. So once, and how much is RAW? 16, I think.
Raw for photography is 16. Yeah.
RAW for photography is 16.
Yeah.
So
but
that's
this will raw will be 8 only. This one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, but like the raw photos have much more information. In the video.
Raw photos will be 16 bit, 10 bit, and your videos
yeah, you have a lot more information basically. So color grading is going to be kind of, you could
you'll have more values.
You can tweak a lot more stuff. So that's my advice, I guess. Try color grading photos and then try videos. It might help you out if it does. I don't know. What was your point that you stopped in the wing?
Oh yeah.
The camera just stopped recording, so I guess we have to like start from where. If he's let's start.
I'll start again.
Yeah.
So we had like we were doing this poker tournament, and we had one 5D Mark II on the on photography, 160 Mark I on for photography. 2 photographers handling those cameras, and videographers we had 3 guys. 3 guys, and one was doing the live stream, and 2 were doing the table. They're just rounding the tables, like rotating the tables and the shooting. Yeah. So this is a event. It's like a sport event, you would say, where the players, if they lose or if they win, they will get happy or will get sad, and they won't do it again for you if you miss the shot. So the biggest task was to match the Canon 80D and A7 Mark II, A7 Mark III footage.
A7S you said.
Oh yeah, A7 Mark III was on the live stream.
Yeah.
A7S was on the floor. They were shooting. So A7S, which is like a high-end model for Sony, you have A7S. Here you have the Canon 80D, and you have to match this footage.
I mean, that's full frame and that's APS-C.
Cropped, yeah. So every location they changed. Those guys would like, if dikha tera image dikha tera values dikha. They would just start playing with the values, and this.
Were they using the histogram for that, or how did they match the values?
They were using custom white balance and histogram, I think so.
Oh, in kelvins, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I hate that.
Those guys, I mean, they have done this for like 2 years, and they have gotten quite good at it. Yeah. But still, it's a task. Every location you change, the Canon gives like. You would be satisfied on the light on the image you get, but if you compare it to a Sony, especially on a higher end model, you would be so disappointed.
Like, I mean, was he shooting on log or was it like?
Oh yeah, I think Sony was shooting on a log. I don't know about Canon. I don't think
Canon does not have log.
80 doesn't have log. Yeah. So yeah,
Canon,
the Sony guy was shooting on S-Log.
Yeah, that's the difference, because I would say if you're shooting with 2 cameras, get 2 similar cameras and shoot, because getting it in post, you're not going to get the same image. Never. I've tried it. Believe me, you're never going to get the same image. But yeah, talking about colors again, what I've done, I've done a custom, I've just taken all the sliders of my, profile and just desaturated everything. Okay. It does not increase, it's not good with the highlights. The highlights are pretty much the same. Blowing out, they'll blow out. But I'd say there's a 2%. So again, there were 2 pit stops because the camera overheated and the battery died. But we are back. So he was talking about, I don't know if it was recorded completely, but he was talking about, how we went to Goa in a poker contest in a film for
poker tournament.
A poker tournament, and he was like a film guy over there, PA, and how they were, trying to match the colors between Sony and Canon, which is really difficult, and especially when you shoot S-Log. Oh, that's a whole nother dimension, dude. But yeah, I don't remember what we were talking after that. Do you remember that?
We were talking about colors before that.
Yeah. And I mean, even the Sony was all thing about color. We were talking.
It was. Yeah. It was really, that's why I brought it in.
Basically.
And I think we should move to another topic.
Yeah. I mean, let's get back to filmmaking, because we are talking about all the post process and things that go in the main thing that's, say it with me, filmmaking. Yeah, filmmaking. So okay, now you spoke about stories, like short films, right? Where you need the script, you need to know your story by heart, and lightings and audio. That's the main thing. But me as an action, what do you think about Devin Stamp's Super Tramp?
Yeah, what about it?
What do you think about his videos?
He's doing good stuff. I mean, he was doing good stuff. I've been following him recently.
Yeah, he blew up and then he suddenly just fell down off the charts, right?
What happened?
I don't know, like, recently I just went to his channel and he doesn't have that many views as he had before. Like, he got viral and then he just dropped.
I think it's because of YouTube. Right?
Yeah,
because YouTube as a company went down the downward spiral.
Yeah.
After the adpocalypse and like
I mean, subscribe to PewDiePie. That's all I'll say.
Nah, subscribe to T-Series. Fuck that.
Oh, dude. Don't say.
Let's not.
The podcast is cancelled.
Let's not
back up. No more Sushant Tirodkar. Okay, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
What are we talking about? Oh yeah, so the YouTube went on a downward spiral. But look at Casey Neistat. He was always on the trending page, and what is he doing now? Like, I don't know what.
I mean, okay, Casey Neistat was not because of the YouTube thing.
He was sponsored, right?
Not because of that. No, like Casey Neistat, you're saying he was doing big and now he's like not that much recommended. That's because he stopped what he was doing and he started this thing called 368.
Yeah.
Which is, I would say his old contents were much better than 368, personally. Like, I prefer his old vlogs where, he would like just go. I mean, 368 is basically that. But I don't know, he took a big gap between, the vlogs and 368, and in between that gap there's a lot more people that infiltrated the vlogging community and everything, that I think put Casey Neistat a little lower.
Do you still watch vlogs?
I do not. I personally,
neither do I don't know, these days all I watch is meme compilations.
Okay. I do not. I mean, that the only memes I get is from PewDiePie. That's literally all the memes I get from. But that's what I'd say about Casey. He didn't drop like whoop, because he took a lot of time off, and then he came up with this concept, which is almost a year ago. Half a year ago?
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Almost a year ago.
I think he took a 1 or 2 months gap, right?
Yeah, he took a 1 or 2 months gap, and a lot of people infiltrated the society. And then, he came up with this 368, and people are, waiting in anticipation when it's gonna happen. But it's almost a year now, and there is progress. I'll see. I don't know we don't know what's personally happening, in 368. We and bloody Titwala. Just I was going to say shitwala. Shitwala. We are the Titwala.
Go take a permanent marker and like deface Titwala.
Shitwala, dude. Exactly. In like middle of nowhere of India. So we don't know what's happening in New York and with Casey Neistat. But as an outside view, I would say same thing as in Mumbai Parkour, dude. Like I'm in bloody Mumbai. Okay, he made Mumbai moment. I don't know what's up. Like his social media is dead. Like there's no uploads, there is nothing. It's sad. I would say, like, would you consider Mumbai Parkour to be one of the highest community in Mumbai? In Mumbai. I'm not talking as teams. Like, there are much better teams than Mumbai Parkour.
Oh, yeah.
But are we gonna get screwed for talking about this?
If you better edit it out.
I mean, probably not. I'm going to keep it in. But would you consider? I'd say there are a lot better teams than Mumbai Parkour. Rookies.
Yeah.
I'd say they're better.
Rookies are more socially active than.
They are, but I'd say in their skill set, they're better than Mumbai Parkour. Yeah? I'd say the topmost, the best team I have met is Myow.
Myow. I would say Rookies better.
Okay. Yeah, they actually, dude, Rookies had a clean sweep. You didn't come to Bangalore. Rookies had the clean sweep in Bangalore. They won all the content. But I'm talking in social thing, I'd say, I don't know, there's a toss up between Myow and, because I'd say Myow is more out there.
Yeah, and so if you're talking about social media, definitely, I would say.
I'm talking about social media, not about the skill set right now.
It's like, take Sion for example, like he's really active on YouTube.
Exactly, he's doing live streams, he's live streaming his practices.
Really,
yeah.
His posts are more creative than
exactly.
Rookies.
So that's what, like, I would say Myow as for social media is out there right now. I'd put Rookie close second because I don't know what Bala and all this.
Bala is active, I think.
I don't see him anywhere, dude.
Bala went to Delhi.
I know he went on a bloody tour or something.
No, I think Bala.
He went to Delhi. He went to Rajasthan. Okay, did he?
Completely moved to Delhi.
Damn.
Because nowadays all I see is like he's practicing in with a Dipender, Uzair and all.
He was talking about he wants to get his certificate
Oh yeah, he was. That's
So it might be something to do with that. I don't know.
But he said he has to go out of India.
You know, I want to talk about the rookies though, because I honestly respect what Hardik is doing. Hardik, if you're watching this, I wish I know you probably are not watching it this long. Like this is like 20 minutes in, I guess. But if you're watching this, bro, I respect what you're doing. You know, like dude,
Yeah.
the guy does not know a lot about filmmaking. Does not, but dude, he's getting stuff done, right?
Yes.
And his recent video about the precisions was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like, I was like, you know, that's a chuckle. That was a good video.
Yeah.
But this is where he falls back, and I'd say it's like to get you like better off is take more time. I'd say take more time in your stuff, because I don't know, his stuff just looks a little rushed. Do you agree?
Yeah, and I feel like he's going with what's popular, like the Bruno Mars, like the what do you call it, like
no, I'm even talking about
this
this
animation things he does. What is that?
Oh, recently he did it.
Yeah. I mean,
Hardik,
like,
please don't do
stop
that. Please don't do that. In
That's
this
bad.
recent video where 50 people in the college, dude, that was okay.
Even before that, he had used it. And
If you want to do
it's
that,
a hit or miss. I don't like it.
No.
I'm sorry.
See,
If
I
you don't agree, I'm sorry.
no, this is the thing. I agree with you, but here's why. Okay, you cannot just put a bloody, you know, graphic over there and then leave 10 seconds boring. So you started, you know, excitement. You started hype, and then you just blew it all off in the next second, right? Like, did you see my style video? Not boasting about that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a certain amount of hype from the start to the end. It didn't go high. It means like some parts, okay, it went high, you know, created suspense when, you know, the hook was there. When, you know,
I
these
saw
swings.
no suspense, man.
Dude, okay, there was only one scene that had suspense, and it's okay, not suspense. It was like, you know, a hold back where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know that guy's swinging in slow motion. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So that created, you know, like fast, everything is going back, chops, and then suddenly a completely slow thing, break it into a glitch, you know, like you created a pause right there, you know, you gave your, and this is what pauses I think are really helpful in, you know, action videos. Because me personally, I like my videos hype, dog. You know what I'm saying? I like it to go boom. And rookies, I'm coming back to y'all, but getting back. When I make my videos hype, I like pauses in the between, you know, because if you're hype all the time, people are going to be like, okay, what's new? He's hype. We get it. You're hype, bro. Now get out of my face. That's what they're going to be like. But you're hype. You drop. You know, you're down there. You're like, but then you're hype again. People are going to be like, what just happened? You know, why did it drop? It creates, you know, interest. I don't know. I feel that. Do you agree?
I don't really get that what you're saying, but
I mean, okay. Let me explain it again. Okay, I have a hype video. I'm creating hype like chops after every 3 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I go with. 3 to 5 seconds. I like chopping my videos a little bit, if not a bunch. A little bit. I'll just, you know, like
yeah.
give a
Then
little.
you'll just put a long clip in it, just
No,
to like break the pattern.
Yeah, just, you know,
if
if he's here, I give a little stutter in the videos after 3 to 5 seconds. You know, just keep interest going.
Yeah.
But then the song has, so this is how a song goes, and this is, if y'all are making music, any videos, you should listen to the song first.
Yeah.
It has an intro.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes to a pre-hook. Sorry, it goes verse, pre-hook, hook, and then it goes back to the same pattern, verse, and then the fade, right? Or some songs have the hook in the end, which is like, I don't like that. I never choose those songs. But this is the thing. Entry has to be, you know, this is how I personally sequence my videos. Entry has to show the surrounding, you know, like show what's going on in the broader perspective. Versus I'll focus on what has to be focused. Like, if I'm making this, getting back to the style video, in the entry, it was, you know, I showed a little bit of here, a little bit of there, you know, people walking and all. When the verse started, it was just parkour. It was like just people jumping, nothing changed. In the hook, the whole hook was pretty much one shot of this guy swinging. And then when the verse dropped again, it was hype again. And then the outro was just like him whistling, pretty much. So that's how I like sequencing my thing. Start off slow, get hype, go down again, get hype, and then depends upon how you want to end the video. Hype or non-hype, it depends upon you. But that's a rough idea when I keep in my head when I'm making a video.
Okay.
Like, it has to be a certain energy level, and it has to drop to a certain. You don't have to. When you drop, you don't drop extra low.
Yeah.
Then it gets
just enough,
just enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, you have to create that vibe around you. Like, ooh, ooh. That's all. Now getting back to Rookies, the same video they made of the stars. It didn't have any of it.
Their video was more of a documentary style. Like
it was not like let me just pull it up right now, right?
Like first off, they started off with like how they got there, like they took the train.
Dude, okay, this is the thing. Dude, did you see the starting video? Oh shit, bro! I was so ticked off by the start, literally. Again, you can see the video somewhere over here. Okay, the song, I hate the song. What do you think of this tribal vibes?
Yeah, I really don't like your or their music preferences.
Okay, I get it.
I have my own preferences.
Yeah, everybody has the same thing.
Their own preferences.
But this is the thing that takes me off, dude. Do you see it? Look at it. Look at it. STORRORI. Why is that building in the way? I mean, if I would have thrown the stars over here, put the J over the building,
or like use some kind of a stroke on the font, like
something
like glitches or like gives us a definite idea.
I mean, when I see it, I'm reading this as a letter.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
A quick look people would definitely.
Yeah, and dude, he does not move it. He's like, screw it. I'm just going to leave it over there. It's still over there. And even the graphic, whatever he has done.
And the color matches too, right?
Exactly. And that's a good coincidence, I'd say. But this is the small things you have to notice. And, you have to like eliminate them as you see it.
Maybe you could have used the
J and put it over there. Exactly.
The building as a J.
Yeah. And that would be creative.
Yeah.
That would be creative. I mean... yeah. I mean, I don't see it as a documentary video.
Oh yeah.
Did something just happen? I didn't see that.
I didn't mean like a documentary. It's like it's shot in documentary style. Like yours looks like even edited in documentary style. Like look at it, just people shaking hands, meeting, laughing, looking at each other.
I mean, I just look at it
yours
as...
is like people action.
I just look at it as a rushed video. That's what I look at it as.
That's big.
I mean, see, the thing that could like just to ramp up the video without changing the sequence is color grading, obviously. You could have graded it a little, how they just start grading your colors, I guess, or start grading your clips more than... It's gonna help you a lot in the long run. But, like... And firstly, you have a camera, why do you film on your phone? It's out of my range, but sure.
He has a Euro 5 session, right?
Yeah, he bought a camera, he bought it like 1300D or something, I bet. And he's filming on his phone.
I mean, 1300D is bad, but it's good for shooting outdoors.
Yeah,
you
but
can use it,
the sensor is bigger, right? You're getting more things to play around with in post.
But if you're using a phone, it's more stable. You can see that his shots are stable.
I mean, that's because he has the gimbal. He has bought a gimbal.
Using a gimbal.
Yeah, he has bought a gimbal.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So you look at his video. It's a monochromatic video. The song never changes. It's like and it's a cool song. It would work. If I was like pissing in Africa on a tree. Amazing content. Why do I say all this?
That's wholesome, man.
Yeah, why would I piss in Africa on a tree? But okay, it would be cool for a documentary style African, where you are actually in a tribe. I'd say this is a community vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You want a much more pleasant hype thing. The video is way too monochromatic. It does not have a lot of fluctuation. It's just going. It's like a dead person, you know. It never beeps out.
It's now just flatlining.
It's just flatlining, exactly. This is the thing. Get hype, you know. Try chopping your videos a little more. Hit the beats, you know. Hit the kicks, hit the snares.
The beats. It's not cutting on the beat.
Yeah, he's going completely off beat as well.
Even the song isn't doing much there.
I know, the song is not helping as well. It's like, what the hell? Like, you heard that was such a snappy snare. That snare that just hit, like, did you hear the pause? Boom. That should have been a change in your clip.
Yeah.
That should have been, you know, a sequence or like a segue to a whole nother jump. And this is the thing. My favorite thing to do while editing is taking the previous frame and try matching it same to the next frame.
Oh yeah, that is very important.
Like a transition.
Because let's say this guy, I'm looking at this
Let me just see how does he transition.
He did transition well.
He did, okay. Yeah. But because it was the same clip, but even though if it's not the same clip, they're two completely different clips, I would try my best to, you know.
Also, he's playing it safe because it's an action. He tries to keep it in the middle of the frame. He tries to keep the action in the middle of the frame so that it doesn't miss out. And it just works.
Yeah.
It just works out.
It does work. Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, at the end of the day, you're the editor. Keep doing what you want to do. But yeah,
it's something to look out for.
Yeah, right? It's something like this, like the start, the store, the logo. That was like a dead giveaway. I don't know how if he missed that. Damn, I guess he has specs, right?
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, you said that.
I'm damn bad, dude. But yeah, no offense, Hardik. This is just like just me talking rubbish right now.
Hardik's going to be in the comments like, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What do you know, bro? Yeah. You think you edited one video and you're too big? No, you're just talking, Hardik. Okay, just chill right now. but that's the thing. I'd say, Hardik, tips for you: color grade, a few more snaps. Try cutting on the beats. You know, and try getting some. Dude, this is the thing. I don't know why he chose this song. Have you seen his other videos? He has some amazing sound choices. Like, I don't know.
I think recently he used that iPhone commercial song.
Yeah.
And the TIS.
Something like that, dude. Yeah. Dude.
Even I don't like this.
The song bangs. Okay, now this, dude, Hardik, like I'm showing you the video right now. You could make this video into something insane. He could, but he did not. Like, if you see the starting clip, that was hype.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was hype.
Cut on the beat, or the jump.
Exactly, that was hype.
On the beat.
Check the next frame. I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't want to watch
Cut on the beat, Hardik, please.
Yeah, Hardik, do that. Now
just do that and
now let's go to a little more of another guy. Right?
Amazing.
Yeah, dude, and that song was really good. I mean, the quality might be shit. What am I watching it on? 360. Okay. Let's not talk about
again recording on the phone.
Don't color grade this. You're just gonna like crush everything. I guess you're better off like that. But yeah, as I said, you know what we said. Try doing those next time. Yeah, call Sushant. Call me if you want some more stuff. I guess, dude. And my friend from another mother. What is that? Brother from another mother? Brother from another mother. I'm just joking. But you know what's his name?
Cyrus Khan.
Tanmay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Cyrus Khan now.
Oh, no. Tanmay is the guy, dude. Have you looked like... He makes the best videos. Guys, just look at... You have to gotta look at this video.
Look at... hear that song. Wow.
Tanmay, what's wrong with you? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, we're not gonna watch the video.
At least he does pay attention to the beat. So
I mean, that's all he pays attention to. This is nothing. If you cut on the beat, your sequence has to match, right? Or something has to go along. Like, he made it slow-mo, cool. I don't even think he has put optical flow on. Great. He cut it, but there's no motion, there's no action in the cut. There's Dave. That guy's Dave, right?
Yeah.
Dave standing like, I don't know what, flaunting his Adidas. Like, that's all I see. Like, he's like, bro. He's playing rock, paper, scissors right there. Look at him. That's the exact thing he's doing this. I mean, if he has to cut it right there. That should be his cut. So you directly fly in the flip.
Yeah, but if you see that, if you see the next 2 seconds, you will see that the beat does match. Right?
I do see, but he could do the same thing in a
slow motion and extend.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, that's literally 2 seconds wasted me looking at a blank screen. That's pretty much it. Like, try getting clips cut and matching them together. That's really important. Like, let's pull up one of my videos. I mean, have you seen the video I made for this? Let's talk about editing, dude. Are we talking about editing right now? Yeah, we're talking about editing, right? Yeah. So, second thing is, while editing, to keep in mind. Guess it.
What?
Guess. You take a guess, man.
So I'm not in the mood now.
Throw me anything.
The time code.
Time code? What the hell is that?
Time code is a timer.
Is that the timer?
24 frames, 25 frames, 26 frames.
No.
That's the time code.
No. Okay, the main thing about editing is to finish your edits. I think that's the main thing in everything. Once you start editing, you have to finish your sequence.
Okay.
Or it's kind of bullshit.
Anyways.
Yeah. I mean,
you can say that.
You have to say that because if you don't finish your edits, like you never completed your task, then it's like mission failed.
The audio on this is really bad.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. We literally had a broken lavalier mic, the head was like popped out, and the microphone jack was broken.
So he still stuck it in his clothes. And
we did.
Yeah.
That's all we had.
Was it a Bluetooth one?
No. It was a wired. I mean, did you see when the bass came? It was quick. The snare came. It went slow. That's what I'm saying. Keep your audience engaged. Yeah. What was the last thing? I guess we're pretty much done. Tips and tricks. Any tips and tricks you got for anything? And just take your camera and put it in the weirdest places, and try funky angles. Oh, you know what? You should take your camera and you should just go like in weird motions, like do this, and when you come back, you could slow-mo that, and they could look actually. Have you tried those?
No.
Okay, if you have not tried those, but I have. You just take your camera and you just start moving them in weird ass ways, and I say like some of them come out with really good results. Yeah. Yeah. Last, I guess we have spoken about a lot. Like, let's just talk about equipments and softwares. What software do you use? I mean, what equipments do you use? What's your?
I have my GoPro Hero 5.
Hero 5.
And
I mean, you didn't have a camera.
Canon 50D.
Canon 50D.
550D.
550D. I have.
And that's it. That's it. I use my hands and the fingers.
That's really important. Okay, as for me, I have a Canon 80D with a GoPro Hero 6 Black. Because I'm not a racist, okay? Okay. And what's your editing software? I mean, this is the thing. In recent times, unless you have one of these, which I put Black Magic Line, and it removes some good videos. It does not support audio whatsoever, but it is a Canon 50D actually. So, but the video is not that bad. I say I could sort of match it with my 80D, and people would not even know.
You can match Canon to Canon.
No, but this is bloody 12 years old, dude.
Still good. But it's a digital one, right?
Kind of it.
It would work.
Yeah, but I think they had to do some tweaking in 12 years, dude. Come on, cannot just keep the same.
If you're seeing it on this laptop, you wouldn't spot the difference. Do you know?
Have you
heard of Dunkirk, the movie, which won Oscars last year? It's by Christopher Nolan, the guy who did Dark Knight. Yeah. And that guy used an IMAX camera. He's a cinematographer. I don't remember his name. I think it was Roger Deakins, I guess. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. But his cinematographer, he was using IMAX. He wanted to project it on the IMAX screen. Yeah. He took an IMAX camera and a
IMAX? What's IMAX?
IMAX cameras are the most expensive cameras in the world. You cannot buy it because you just won't have the money for it. You have to always rent it. Wow. So, and there are like 9 cameras.
IMAX?
IMAX, that's it.
Okay, yeah, and you can just rent it.
You only can rent it. You can't buy those cameras, and there are only 9 cameras, I guess.
Oh,
that's it.
These are film.
Yep. These are digital plus film. You can like put a hard.
I mean, that's exactly what my point is. At this age, I really do not care what you film in. Even I guess the Samsung S10 just came out. S10, and it shoots like 5K.
Yeah.
I guess 4K or 5K.
I don't have any idea.
Yeah.
Let's check on it.
Yeah, it's like it shoots some insane level of the S10. That's not my point, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can shoot some really high level videos, except you shoot. I don't know why this came 360p. What was 360p? This is 360. Come on, Alec. Come on. But yeah, just cameras don't matter. Let's get to software because I guess that's more important than your equipment as of now, right?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No,
I would say equipments are more important.
Agreed, but
softwares.
what if I have a phone? That's all I have.
That's all you have. You can use Filmora or something. Filmora, Video Made. There's so many.
No. You're saying equipments are more important than phone. Yeah. For industry level, perfect. I get it. But for me, I don't think equipments are more important for me. I'd say a software is more important for me.
Why is that?
Because
make your argument then.
Yeah, exactly. Let me do it. I'm just getting the shots, right? I don't have an AC with me. I don't have a DOP. I don't have anything, right? It's me alone filming myself, right? I don't know what my shots are most of the times, like when I'm shooting my YouTube videos, but I have to make them look good in my editor. Right now, if I had a director, if I had someone like lights, camera, action and something, agreed. But as of now, I'd say my main strength is my software where I can tweak everything that I want.
But I would say, what if you don't have the equipment? What are you going to do with just the software?
I mean, I cannot not have equipment. I have my phone with me. I have my camera over there. I can shoot on anything as of now. Like when you asked me, you want to take the ATD? I didn't hesitate. I was like, dude, like take it. I'll shoot on my phone. Easy as that. I really don't care if my ATD like breaks down the sensor fail or something. I'll give it to my shop. But I'm not going to stop because of my ATD is not working no more. I'm going to film on my phone. Right? So as of now, I'd say I'm not that big of a, like industry level stuff. I don't think equipment is that important. I can shoot without a light right now and then just boost it in post and 80% people are going to be like, that's acceptable. Yeah. Like,
I guess I can agree with that.
Yeah. That's the thing. So equipments, I don't think are that important if you're a small creator. What you can do in post is like more impactful.
Yeah.
I mean, even in films, like if I just film stuff with the best equipment ever and I throw it like raw on the screen, people aren't going to watch that. Like you have to give it to editor. You have to make it look good. As you said, the guy shot like on a bloody IMAX and on a thing. But what if I just give them the raw files? People are going to be like, yeah, that's shit. First
problem you're going to get is like 1 minute of footage is going to be like 50 GBs and you're going to like, what the fuck? It's got copy
Exactly. So I'd say the software is really important as of now. Any agreement?
I guess yes.
Okay, what software do you use?
For a small creator, yeah.
For a small creator, I'm talking about like, general, I, me, Kayden, Halvik, everybody else. Software is more important.
Yeah.
What software do you use?
I use for video editing, I'm basically using the Adobe suite. Nothing apart from that.
Okay, let me reframe it for him. He's cracking the Adobe.
I'll take no responsibility.
Adobe, we have caught him. He's right there. But yeah, hey, come on, don't make noise. Just throw that away. Okay, this is the thing. I myself don't support cracking that.
I don't support too.
Yeah, but he does it.
No, I don't.
Okay, dude, it's cool. A lot of people do it. I did it myself. I bloody cracked Nuke, which is like 20 lakhs.
Fuck.
It's like a really
20 lakhs for a.
I don't know.
Software?
It's like $10,000. How much is $10,000?
To 670. That's like 7 lakhs.
7 lakhs. Okay, not 20 lakhs. That's 7 lakhs. That's a lot of money. But I cracked it because, see, this is the thing. If I want to use it, and if there's a cheaper alternative, I'm going to use it. Like, I used Nuke, but then I found a Fusion. Now I use Fusion. Right? Because it's free. And you don't have to use Adobe. I think there's a lot more like alternatives.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, that are
But
free.
the thing is, for my system,
Because you're in this what you call zone of people who are using Adobe, right? So if you want to like interchange files with someone, you need Adobe. But like for me, I work solo. I do stuff solo. I can use anything I want and get the same results basically. Like I personally use hit films, which I like calling shit films because it does not support a lot. It's really bad. It's really bad.
It's getting better though.
It's getting better though. It's getting really better, and I appreciate them working a lot on that. But there's hit films. There's DaVinci Resolve. Did you see the new Filmora Pro?
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. I haven't really seen it.
Okay,
in
that's
action.
the thing about Filmora Pro is, this is what I think happened in the office, right? The head of the office was like, we want to make a new software, bro. And those people were like, of course we make it. And they were like, dude, take inspiration from hit films. And they showed, mock-ups of hit films, but they were like, no, I want, and they kept completely ripped off hit films. Literally, like, if you see the whole interface and the effects are the same. The name of the effects are the same in Filmora than in hit films. They've completely ripped off. So I'd say don't use Filmora. It's like $200. Hit films is free. Use it. Use DaVinci Resolve, which is really good. Like you got.
It's a bit tedious, but it's really good.
I mean, the reason I don't use for DaVinci Resolve is, I don't know, it looks a lot like Final Cut Pro. It's like not as customizable as a lot of software.
Yeah.
It's a more linear based thing. Like you got what you got, you do what you do with this. Like in Adobe, I can fling things around. I can delete this, I can delete that. In DaVinci, I cannot. That's the only reason I do not use DaVinci, because I like a lot of more customizability and freeness in my flow of creativity.
Okay.
So that's why I don't use DaVinci. But it's a really color grading. I do use DaVinci.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
People in the industry even use DaVinci for color grading.
Yeah, exactly. And it's free, so just bloody download it. Okay. Basically, that's basically it.
Critique.
Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. If y'all want any more tips, just comment. He's going to write a whole novel in the comment. I bet that's what he does. He writes a lot, man. He writes a lot. But that's I like
I'm
that
not
he writes.
going to write anything, my friend.
Yes, okay, dude. Let's change accents and be like Russians. So, if I am a black, suka black, what does that mean?
Suka means, I think black means fuck.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. No, suka means black. Fuck.
And what does black mean?
I don't know. I think bitch.
Ah.
Black is bitch.
Oh, more we know. Damn, so cool. So yeah, we have gone over filmmaking, lighting, art direction, audio, color theory, and editing. In a nutshell, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and wishes. I
just two people just rambling in a room.
Exactly. I mean,
I don't know how informative this was for you.
I hope it was the first time. I'll try to get better in this. I bet and our setup is really janky as well. So we'll try. I'll try. I don't know if he's ever going to come to my house again to do something.
I will come back.
Oh yeah, you would. Oh, that's good. But yeah, I guess that's it for our first podcast. That's Sushant
Tirodkar signing off.
And Merzaud from.
Should I fall back and sign off?
I mean, you could. You just hit your head and get a seizure right there.
No,
Wait, we have to say the tagline.
What's the tagline?
Spaztacular!
Wasn't that the name?
Oh yeah.
How can the name be the tagline?
What's the tagline?
It's Spaztacular!
It's Spaztacular! Thanks for tuning in. And yo, if you're creative, if you want to come on the pod, it's not a pod. If you just want to be a spastic around me, just come over. He's going to can't shoot me. I'll just fall down. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Ah!
This is the part where you die.
Okay.
That's 10 out of 10 acting right there.
I just hurt my shoulder.